And
Yes.
what was the reason behind choosing the same design as probably the N81?
Okay, so they are similar looking at first glance, of course, and the reason is we have like a whole range of N-series devices, and we want to introduce them as a range that have a lot of commonalities, but then of course they're differentiated in features. So, I mean, what's common in the design is sort of the black front, all very smooth, very sleek looking, and then this band which has all the details in it. So, for example, if I show you in the band, so here we have the memory card slot, obviously, which note this, it has 16 gig built in, and it has the memory card slot, which is very unique. So many of the portable devices don't have expandability, so you can right away get it to 24 or 36.
32.
Fantastic
Right.
feature.
So
Then,
is it going to support
you
the
can-
larger sizes once those become available?
Yeah,
too?
like for example, I didn't bring it, but I have an 8 gig card in my pocket, so I can.
I mean, like 32 with a 32 gig card. Too.
Theoretically, yes, but of course we don't have any samples of those, so we don't. I can't claim that just yet, but we have theoretical setups where we test those things. So
Which
we-
device was developed first, the N96 or N81?
It started a bit earlier with the N81, but we worked a little bit peer to peer so that we align things. So, for example, again on the design features, so we have the lock switch,
Yeah.
then the standard audio connector. Then here we have, this is now a bit different, landscape mode speakers. So it's it's basically more optimized for landscape use.
The one thing I see is, yes, this is a video-based device, but even for the video, you have a dual LED, which would work for the video also.
So video, I mean,
When you record video, would the dual LED work
Yes.
for the video?
so this is a video light as well. So when you video recording, it will work as well.
So that was this device is more focused towards video than images. Otherwise, the Xenon Flash might have been there.
Actually, let me clarify. When I say video, what I mean is it's more video consumption. Of course, you can also do video recording, but the main thing is it's an entertainment device. So as you're somehow on the road or something like this, you want to be entertained. It's a great music device, but the new thing is video and TV. So it's watching videos. It's more like for entertainment, not so much the videos you recorded yourself.
How about DVB-H?
Yeah, it also
How is
supports
it working?
DVB-H. It's working. So let me show you right now. Here, for example, in Barcelona, anywhere you go, you can receive broadcast TV.
How
So
many stations can I receive?
I think it's about. Well, actually, it's funny because here we have so many networks up and running. So it's many stations. But I think in the rest of Barcelona, I think if I count, it's about 15. But I'll show you in a second.
Will there be a future version, maybe with DVB-H left out for the other regions which do not really support DVB-H?
No, that's not our plan. We see that DVB-H is basically an emerging thing that is spreading all over. So we have a couple of countries in Asia. We have obviously Europe as well that are now basically banking on this standard, and we think that it's a nice feature to have for people that it might come to your place.
The question I'm asking is, say if DVB-H becomes popular in 1 year or 2 years time, why would you want somebody to pay for a service which say he or she is not going to use?
Right. Actually,
so why bundle it with the device in certain parts of the region where clearly for the next couple of years we won't have DVB-H?
Well, actually, it is not. Somehow I've demonstrated live TV so much that it seems to work on this one. I'll try another one. So to answer your question, I mean, for example, you could argue. Some people might say, "Hey, I don't like to use wireless LAN. I don't want to use it right now, so I don't want to pay for that feature." But the extra cost actually is very little. So also in terms of thickness and cost, it's like having a feature like wireless LAN or Bluetooth. So even if you don't use it right away, it's still there, and it's there for you to use it, for the future when you basically.
And is there an option for recording the video broadcast with DVB-H?
Up to 30 seconds maybe?
There's a 30-second replay right away. So as you watch, you can. There seems to be on the network side now probably just both photos.
And why only 30 seconds? Why not more of like a
With the
VR
16 GB on board.
card
Actually,
functionality?
yeah. So we'll make an announcement about this a bit later. So that's actually supported as well. It's just a bit more complicated because it's up to the broadcaster to allow it or not allow it. Right. So if the broadcaster says it's okay for you to record, you can record.
So how is that different from, say, TiVo in the United States or other countries where they allow basic DVRs already?
It's not different, but it's basically the broadcasters that have DVB-H. They need to have the rights for it, so they need to tell us it's okay. We can't make that decision.
Different licensing than regular broadcast television?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the details, but basically it's up to the broadcaster to decide is it okay or is it not okay.
And what about release for like AWS for the United States when it's finally allowed?
Right now we plan this as a global product in standard, what we call standard global product, so wideband CDMA 2100 and 900, which is another European band, and then quad band GSM. And of course it will work in the US we as a GSM on 2.5G, but at this point we don't have like a other US version.
Okay, the question I think everybody wants to ask is why does it have a 950 mAh card?
It has 900 and 2100. No, not 950. If that I saw somewhere on the net there were things about 850 sort of leaked out.
What battery does this have then?
Oh, sorry, you're talking about the battery.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it's 950 milliamps.
Yeah, so
Why
the
so big?
N95 didn't really work out that well. So why the same battery again?
So it's mostly for, basically you could look at the battery life thing two ways. You can say make a bigger battery, but then it's a very bulky, more bigger product.
No, but
so
But like the
what we did-
N95 3 has the bigger battery and isn't really noticeably bigger.
It,